Hey guys, what's up? Today is going to be story time. I have posted on Twitter. I was like, did you guys want to see an eyebrow tutorial? Because I did step up my game. I feel like a good amount on my eyebrows because in the past I did a video of how to do eyebrows and I was unexperienced, not inexperienced, unexperienced. And I just want to teach you guys now how my eyebrow routine has changed and how I do it now. But today they came out a little bit more thicker than usual and kind of like it. I like all sorts, natural, a little bit light, or I want deep, dark eyebrows. But today is a story time and it's about relationships. I could just talk to you. I haven't been in that much relationships, but I can speak upon one I have been in the last couple of months ago. Like literally this was like ages and ages ago. Not years, but like just months back. So I remember putting up a video about me not wanting to be in a relationship because I wasn't feeling like it was necessary. I said how I felt that being in a relationship, what the fuck was that? I felt like for me it wasn't necessary because every time I saw someone being in a relationship, it was just like, I want to be in a relationship, but I didn't really like think thoroughly. I don't know how to say it. But I ended up being in a relationship. Not with the guy that I talked about in that video, that specific video. I will try to link it somewhere. But I wasn't with him. I wasn't in a relationship with that guy I was speaking of. It was another guy. Apparently he was following me on social media and I think I added him or he added me on Snapchat, and then from there I was just like, well, why not talk to him? Like, he's just on my Snapchat just to be there looking at my stuff. And I don't know, for me it's always been like, why not speak to this person? Because it's like, why are you just watching me and you're not making a move to communicate? So I'll make the move to communicate. So I did, and we were talking and whatnot. It turned out that we ended up living closer than we thought. I ended up actually living across the street from him. Like, I think 2-3 years back, I ended up living literally across the street from him. And I thought usually it's kind of weird because I always end up talking to guys that are like in New York or like in somewhere that's not even close to where I'm at. So when he told me, he was just like, oh, well, I live in this area. I was like, what? Wait, for real? I was like, that's crazy because that's where I used to live. I literally used to live across the street from you. And he's still like, what? You know, it's crazy. We both thought that we would live either in another state, country, whatever. So I don't know the specific day that we started saying let's go on a date. And we hung out. And it was good. We ended up going to the beach, chilling. We had a little romantic. I can't really call it romantic, but it was nice. And what's it called? It was just nice. I enjoyed it. He wasn't exactly how I pictured, because I'm not saying I'm a superficial person. Like, oh, he has to have abs, nice teeth. His beard needs to be in shape. He needs to have his eyebrows waxed. I'm not saying all of that. But you know, it's always the way you think of a person. It's always not exactly how you picture them to be. But he was sweet. He was really nice. It's gonna be a long video just to let you know. He was really sweet and nice, and there's a few things about him that I didn't know. He had a daughter. And he was just 5 years older than me. So I'm 25 right now. And you guys can guess how old he is. But he looked really young. I'm not gonna post any pictures of him. But he looked really young, and a lot of people think I'm pretty young without all this makeup and stuff, or with makeup they still think I'm young. Anyways, so we ended up being and getting serious really fast, and I didn't know the difference. Kind of slow here, but I didn't know the difference between love and lust. I was really confused. And we've had a few months together. We I think this is my actual real semi-serious long relationship with a guy. And honestly, it was really fast. I feel like in my head I should have just took it slow, but just because of the way he was treating me and how I felt, I was just like, I need to be with him. And it was hard because we were just starting, and I think it was September. I believe it was September that I needed to leave out to Texas. It was a family emergency. And I was so sad because I was like, oh, we just started this fucking relationship and I don't want to leave him. I was like, fuck that. That's my family. Like, they need me. So I ended up taking a Greyhound out to Texas. And I think I was out there for at least from September 19th. I remember the dates exactly. From September 19th up until October 11th. So, that was almost like a month and a few days, or I don't know, however you guys want to think it was. But it was a long time because we were just starting. I was like, I want to spend time with him. And we did spend time. Whenever he was out of work, he would come pick me up sometimes, depending on the day, if he was busy, if he wasn't busy. And everything was just good. But then it hit a point where my parents told me there was just like, they want to see me go out. They want to see me have fun. I sometimes had to lie to my parents and say we're going out some places, and we really weren't. We were just chilling at his house. And we would always hang out at his house. We went out on that one date, and then after that we started, I really didn't find it a problem, but I spoke to him about it, like, can we just hang out? Let's just let it be us two. And he wanted me to speak. I felt like, I'm not saying this is, I'm not telling both sides of the stories, I'm just telling you my side. But I was just like, man, like, I was literally upstairs thinking really hard, and then I went outside and I was just like, geez, this dude is not even checking up on me, text me and saying like, where are you at? Are you okay? What's on your mind? Like, I'm about to come outside and see what you're doing. And I'm just like, this dude is not really coming after me. So I'm just like, what the fuck? And then I ended up going in, and we had like tiny arguments, and then there was this one argument. I really can't talk to you guys about it. Can't say about it much about it, but it broke us up, and I was so mad. I woke up that day yelling my guts out, and I woke up my family and my brother. I think he had work that same day, and he was just trying to get rest, and I woke him up with tears in my eyes, and Mom was just like, no man should have to like make you cry and like have you scream and feel this type of way. And I was just like, I'm just so fed up with it. I'm done. Like, I'm tired of trying, like, there's always some sort of argument. And even when I was in Texas, there was an argument. And I was just like, fuck. Like, it's because in our heads, in our minds as women, we tend, I don't know if you guys can agree with me, but we tend to think like it's our fault. We did something wrong, not the guys. Like, they didn't, we try to protect them and make excuses for them. So, that's how it happened. We've been pretty much on and off, on and off, on and off. And it just so happened, this happened not too long ago. I'm over with it now, but I'm just letting you guys know what's going on. So he knows that we have a pattern of always arguing, talking it out, and we get back together. So I think it turned out, I don't know if it was January or February. Trust me, us girls keep receipts. This right here, the dates, that's the receipt. So somewhere in February, I don't have the date today, but in February, I ended up finding out, and he didn't tell me. He had no reason to tell me. He was in a new relationship. I was just like, what? You're in a new relationship? Okay. What? Like, it wasn't in my head. I was just like so confused because he would tell me things and I would believe it, but it just never happens. So, and I'm gonna tell you also breaking part. So I was just like, I see you're in a new relationship. He's all like, oh, well, how'd you know? And I was like, well, you know, I skimmed through his Instagram and he was in a new relationship. He's like, well, I've been talking to her before you. I was like, so in my head, at the moment, I didn't think about it, but I was just like, wait. So that must mean you probably kept communication with her while we were together or something. Like, he never let me see his phone. He either held it in my face, but to the point where I wasn't seeing anything, or like just hiding it. I never really saw it. I never went through his phone ever. And I was just like, this looks very suspicious. Like, you're like really suspect right now, bro. And well, he was in a relationship. Then I was just like, I'm letting you know, because I had that moment. I was just like, well, I'm still gonna be here. Either she's here or not. I'm gonna be around. I'm gonna be your friend, whatnot. I'm gonna listen to you if you have those hard moments, blah blah. So he told me, he said, well, when things fall out with her, I'm gonna be with you. In my head, I didn't think about it like, wait, this motherfucker thinks that I'm gonna be second choice. Like, no, you're not gonna come back. I didn't think like that at all. I was just like, yes, you are. Like, you're gonna be mine, all mine. And we're gonna be happy. You know, us females, ladies, we always think upon like the future with the person that we're with. Like, we're gonna have kids, we're gonna have a car, a house together, we're gonna get married, blah blah blah. Sometimes it works for people, sometimes it does not. So he told me that, and I believed it. Then he's back with her. So I wrote him a message, and I was just like, you know what, don't tell me things that you're not sure about. And then he was just like, okay. The thing with him, and I notice, and it takes me so much, I never react like immediately, but it's like I think so hard upon things. And I wrote him this long ass message. I was just like, instead of him pushing me out of his life, because he has blocked me from everything, that's why I'm only able to see it on my friends and not on mine. So he blocked me on everything. He like doesn't stop texting me. And I was just like, well, fuck it. Oh well. And I wrote him a long message telling him how I felt and how I don't want to be a part of it anymore. I basically was telling him, like, I'm letting you go. I'm moving on. I'm going to be with someone who's going to make me happy. And that's not going to have me burst in tears all the time and find ways to argue and, you know, all these other things. And he was just like, okay, if that's how you truly feel. And it's like, for a girl, we sometimes want you to say something back to let us know, like, that's not going to happen. Like, you're going to be around. Like, be serious about what you're going to say. Take action. And he didn't. He did not fight for what he said he loved and how he cared about, how he wanted a future with me. It was all lies upon lies upon lies. Yes, I probably hurt him. Maybe he could one day I don't know, make a video of it or speak upon it or whatever. But that's just how I feel. And I'm not saying any lies. I'm not leaving anything out except for some personal things I can't really talk to you guys about it. But I do admit, like, I hurt him. But he will always drag it throughout everything. Like, every argument we had. Well, don't you remember this? You did this to me? Don't you? Like, he would never let it go. And I have apologized about it so many times until I stopped. I was just like, why are you going to keep dragging it in every argument? So there's nothing for me to, like, apologize for anymore. It happened and happened. I'm sorry that it did. I hope it would have went differently or it didn't happen at all. I wish I could have handled the situation better, but it didn't. And he never wanted to let it go. So I'm just letting you guys know right now, he's with another girl. I don't care. I'm actually moving on. I'm doing better. I just thought about, like, just making this video. It's like about to be probably 19 minutes long. And I'm not going to cut it. I'm not going to let it, like, edit it or anything. But it is what it is. And I've had a week of crying nonstop because I wanted him back so much. And I felt like I was in that relationship because I didn't want to be alone. So make sure, you know, I can't really give on advice or anything, but just make sure you're not going to be in a relationship just because you're alone and you need company. You need other reasons for that because you love that person or whatnot. I don't know what it was. I was very confused. So, I mean, whatever jumps in my life, I'm not just, I'm like, oh, well, a random guy wants me, so I'm going to take him in. No. I need to know that person, and that person needs to know me. What are my flaws, and, you know, other stuff. So it's like, just be careful, have your guard up, ask questions, and get to know the person deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And if you're in a relationship that's super long, well, shit, lucky you, keep on it. And yeah, just be strong, you guys, especially for you girls who have had heartbreaks exactly like I have. And heartbreaks are never the easiest things. Trust me, my eyes were swollen up from tears, from crying a whole week straight, trying to find ways to cheer myself up because I felt like nobody was. I was just taking advice and, like, you know, just getting things from people, like, when they would tell me, you know, let it go, it's gonna be fine, you're gonna be good without him and whatnot. And it took months for me to actually understand that, and now I finally let it go. And I'm doing fine. And for one, let me just let you guys know, especially the guys, or whomever, if I end up with the girl or if I end up with the guy, I don't know. Right now I'm just stuck on men. But I'm just letting you guys know that money, I just missed my finger, but money, jewelry, things that I can do myself and get myself does not impress me. So if you're over here like, here baby, here's like $100 or $200, buy you something nice. It doesn't really mean anything to me. As long as you're loyal, you're like really straight up, you love me, and you're being real and you don't cheat and all that other shit. So it's like, you know, just care for me and I'll care for you. So this is all. I'm sorry that this video is super long. It's 19 minutes. And I will record this eyebrow tutorial if you guys want me to do a full makeup tutorial. You can't really see my makeup right now, but I did do like a pinkish halo, very, I don't know, eye makeup with this lipstick that I patted out. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. I don't want to make this video 20 minutes long because I don't want to bore you guys from everything I just said. But I'm about to upload it right now. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed already. If you're new here, hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Alice Pagan, and I hope you guys enjoyed my videos. I may not be like everybody else, but that's the thing. I'm unique and I'm different. And is that song? I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Okay, anyways. It's 20 minutes. Okay, I gotta go. Bye. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video.